And in reality, I titled that video and made that video before I realized how much of a jackpot it was, because as I dug through one of the boxes, turns out there was more money in there than I thought, and it was something entirely different than I had originally thought. Hello everybody, welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. My name is Kevin. We're in the Commonwealth cabin. I have some good stuff going out today. Had a bunch of late sales I think I'm gonna put on tomorrow's video. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you found some good stuff. Hope your eBay sales are going up. Mine seem to be staying pretty steady so far into the summer. I wanna know out there in the comments if you are doing better this summer than you did last summer, unless of course you are new, and then you are definitely doing better this summer rather than last. But I have an item that I'm gonna call a Bolo today, and it's something I've never sold before. Matter of fact, when I was scrolling through for comps, it was a little funny. I saw a listing and I noticed Lonnie's background. Apparently Lonnie has either sold some of these or has some in his store, but his are a little different. I think they're more accessories than what I have. So I'm going to show you that sale. It was a surprise on a surprise. So I was at a garage sale on a Friday, and most of y'all saw it on the other channel. I call it the Estate by the Lake, but I think on the Commonwealth Picker channel it was called an unexpected jackpot. And in reality, I titled that video and made that video before I realized how much of a jackpot it was, because as I dug through one of the boxes, turns out there was more money in there than I thought, and it was something entirely different than I had originally thought, which was G.I. Joes, and I haven't listed those. I am so overwhelmed. We've been doing so well at garage sales lately that I think I'm going to auction off a few things from that sale and from another sale to make it a little easier on me, forego a little of the profits, and maybe pass it on to some other folks, hopefully. And we'll do an auction if it works. You know, it's kind of touchy. Either that or we'll post something over on CommonwealthPicker.com and maybe somebody will buy it over there. Hopefully that works out, but I want to show you what's sold. And let me start off with this Bolo first. Oh, hey, and before I forget, we're going to do the giveaway. At some point during this video, middle or end of this video, we're going to do the giveaway for the mug that Storage Slayer was so kind enough to buy and then donate. 142 unique entries, I think, is what we came up with. And I'm going to bring Turner in here, and he's going to hit that button, and somebody's going to win it. So if it is you, make sure you contact me through either my email at commonwealthpicker@gmail.com or through Instagram, CommonwealthPicker. By the way, thanks so much for so many people going over to Instagram and following us over there. It's really fun. We share some kind of more family-oriented stuff over there from time to time, and it's nice to hear your responses. So thank you also for the well wishes for Father's Day, and for all of you who are watching this the day after Father's Day, just want to say happy Father's Day to all of you out there. All right, let's take a look. All right, so here it is, and we had a few of these. This was one of the nicer ones. It's a stomper, and they have bottoms to them, obviously. And these things, I think they're shaper stompers. And I was trying to find a comp for this particular one. There's one almost identical to it that is red that goes for crazy good money. And then I saw some comps out there, sold comps for these for quite a bit less. And I'm like, you know, I don't know what to list this thing for. So I ended up listing it for $40 plus shipping on this, and it sold pretty darn quick. And it didn't sell to a viewer, but the person who bought it has become a viewer. So Greg, thank you for this purchase, and thanks for watching our show. We appreciate it. And we have, I think, out on auction, I put some other stomper things out there, and I put it out there on auction because I think if I would have put this one out on auction, I could have got quite a bit more. Even though the sold comps are less, I think this is the only one out there now. But hey, I'm still very happy to get $40 plus shipping for this little guy right here, and we'll see what the other ones bring. So if you're out there and you ever find little toys, don't ever pass them up. Check them out and see if any of them say Stomper on it. All right, so in addition to the Stomper, we have this PS2 that we got at the Estate by the Lake as well. And without selling anything yet from the G.I. Joes or the Micro Machines, we're already well into the profit and making money. And so that Stomper was $40 plus shipping. This is $50 plus shipping. So let's take a look at how much we've made so far, just the very beginning stages of that particular sale. So this total is with all the fees and all the shipping already taken out of this. So $129 into $283, and that's with the PS2 and the first of the mini stompers. I had a few people tell me that we actually paid $179 for the stuff up there at the lake, and it really was just the way the video showed up. I initially said, how much for this? Because I was going to dig. I knew there was a lot of great stuff, but it's always a good idea to get an idea of the prices before you make giant piles, because you've just wasted however much time that took if the prices are too much money. But if you get a feel for the price and you like it, then make your giant pile. That's usually how I do it. So when I'm out there at sales, I'll often buy 2 or 3 times during a sale, or at the very least get an idea of the price of 1 or 2 items and then make the purchase at the end. So that's what happened. I got an idea for that first batch and we said 50, and then at the end we said 100, but it wasn't 50 for that batch and 100 for that batch. It was 100 for both of those batches. So that's where the discrepancy, where some people thought I paid $179 and some people thought I paid $129. So $129 into what did I say, 280 something at this point. And the bulk of the items, I don't know if it's the bulk of the items, but it's the coolest items in my opinion, are still out there, and we're gonna lot those up and sell them off. Matter of fact, I have the stompers right now. I have a few of those out there on auction, so hopefully they'll go for good money. All right, here's a pair of Chacos. Now these came from, if you can believe it or not, if you've been watching a while, these came from the Happy Little Accident, kind of. The Happy Little Accident was actually on a Sunday evening. The garage sale was on a Saturday morning. I went to the garage sale. I bought a whole bunch of stuff. This was in that lot. I paid $3 for these sandals. And I told them, hey, you know, you guys have a lot of great stuff here. I see you're moving and you're going to have a hard time selling off all this stuff. So if that comes down to it, you know, here's my number. Call me. I'll come back and I'll buy a whole ton of stuff from it. And that's exactly what happened. And the husband called me back the next day, and I went down there and checked it out. And the wife had already flown out, I think, to San Diego. And they were going to take it all to the Goodwill. So, like I said, better me than the Goodwill, right? And I ended up spending a couple $100 and buying everything we bought at the Happy Little Accident. Made $2,400. But these came from the day before, so they won't go on our list. $37 plus shipping on these. So it's around a $30 profit on these pair of toed sandals. What do you call these kind of sandals where they're toed? They're not open-toed. I guess they're toed. $37 plus shipping. All right, this LU shirt sold. This one is part of our $2 buy. I need to give that sale a name. That's a pretty good buy. Uncle Dave told me, hey, you gotta go down to Walmart. They got $2 on these shirts. And I did, and we'll make about $1,400 profit when all 150 of them sell. So $2 buy, sold for $18 free shipping. I buy these 31 bags. Usually I only buy them when I have the bag, so I know exactly what it is. So I don't have to spend 10-15 minutes researching something. It's nice to have the information already there. I will occasionally buy them if they're cheap enough and they're clean, if they're used, if they don't have the bag, but it does take a little bit of research. Usually when I do that, I give it to Blue Ridge Mama. I'm like, hey, could you do this for me? She doesn't mind doing the research. I have a hard time sitting down for 20 minutes for an item I'm going to make, you know, $5, $10, $15 on doing all that research. But I think I'll make about $7 profit on this. Sold for 15 bucks. I think I paid $2 for it. I'm pretty sure I paid $2. Not positive, but I think that's what I paid. So to make $7 on something you don't have to do any research on, just click the picture, list it, and it's a quick seller. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, we have a gift that got sent to our P.O. box from a viewer, and it is a set of license plates. I'm going to let you take a look at that, but we're going to grab one more thing that is not out of the kids' store, but it is a toy, so I keep it in the bin over there, and it's a retail arbitrage buy. So let's grab that first and take a look at what plates we got today. All right, we keep these smushy mushies here in the kids' little store area. I think it's Doodad Donuts. I think it's this one. This is actually our worst seller. There's 7 left, and it sells for the cheapest now that it's on sale, and we still make $2 on it. But we had enough to fill like 3 bins over here, and we've sold them all off. And some of them we sold for like $13, $14, some $10. We paid $1.50. They're really cheap. They fit in a 4x4x4 and go out for 4 ounces. So we've made a decent amount of money on this retail arbitrage, but it has taken forever. I think in hindsight, this particular one we wouldn't have bought, but the rest of them have done pretty well. $7.81 free shipping on that. All right, and here is the plate, and this came from Ed. Ed has been so kind to our show and to my family for a long, long time, sending gifts and all kinds of stuff. And we really do appreciate you, Ed. And Ed is from Maine. I think you're from Maine. I I think I remember that. Vacation Land. These are some nice plates. And it's a set of 2. And we did not have Maine, so we have it now. And since it's a set of 2, I have 2 pull-through bins that we don't have a second plate for. This one down here is Alaska on the other side. And then we have one up here that's New Hampshire, and we don't have another New Hampshire plate. So I'm either going to take the New Hampshire bin, or I'm going to take the Arizona bin down there and take the plate off of that. I'll probably take the Alaska plate off, and we'll put it over here on this side. Maybe, now Alaska's not international, obviously, but we have a lot of international ones over here, so maybe I'll put that Alaska one right there, and we'll take the Maine plates and put it on a pull-through over here for that one right there. Here's the Alaska plate, and I think that's what we're going to do for that. All right, just a couple of sales inside the eBay cave in there, and we'll let you go take a look at what's sold in there. Hey, just a couple of sales in here and a couple of Inaman, of course. And then we'll go back outside and check out a sale from the Homeschool Hustlers. I think multiple sales today. We'll have to go check that out. We have one going out to Kurt and one going out to Jim and James. And they write, my husband and I are fans and resellers. Figured we could get this one into the eBay shed and see if we can have an abundance of sales. Will you sign it for me, please? Of course, we definitely will. And we'll ship it out your way. Hopefully they do bring you some good reselling luck. All right, last time I tried this, I almost broke a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to try it again. There we go. These have been up here for a while. This is the kind of thing that somebody, I don't even know where I got these. Somebody gave it to me. I don't think I bought it anywhere. They're brand new in the package here, sealed. Bicycle breast cancer awareness cards. And wherever I picked them up, I'm like, what am I going to do with these things? Other than use them, of course. And we already have, 6 decks upstairs. So I figured, I'm going to put this thing on eBay. I could put it in my antique booth, I suppose. It's not really antique anyways. But I decided to put them on eBay, and they sold for $9.71. So, we're going to make like $5 on this little set of cards, where what the heck else would I have done with it at the time? So, happy to make that little sale. And this one's going out to the Cosmic Thrifter, Catherine. She says that she is also a reseller and YouTuber, and had asked if she could get an autographed business card. So, absolutely, the Cosmic Thrifter. I'm assuming that's your YouTube name, because it's not your eBay store name. So we'll go check out the Cosmic Thrifter. I've not watched your channel. So I'm going to go check that out, and we're going to ship this off to you, and we will include an autographed business card for sure, and I'll throw in a sticker or 2 as well. So thank you, Catherine. We do appreciate it, and best of luck on eBay, and best of luck on YouTube. All right, here is an 8mm splicer. It's an Argus splicer. And it is, I think it's brand new. It doesn't have the whole board on it or anything, but it looks like it's in great shape. And this one sold for $9.95 plus shipping on this. And we're in the pure profit. I've sold off a bunch of stuff that I got with a bunch of slides. And this is pure profit at this point. So it should be around about an $8 profit on this one. All right, and we have one going out to Steve, and he wrote a long little note here, but let me read just part of it to you. He says, enjoy watching your videos and have learned a lot. I'm retired and want to start selling on eBay, but somewhat nervous with all the negative news, negative videos regarding scammers and eBay's recent shakeup. I don't often comment on this stuff. I like to keep this show fun because I like reselling, and reselling is fun. And a lot of this stuff, it just doesn't affect me that much, so I don't dwell on it. I'm basically pretty optimistic about everything, just, if nothing else, just because it makes my days go by easier. So I would say just a couple of things here. The recent shakeup probably needed to happen. Not probably, it certainly needed to happen if you've been following the news. It sounds like there were some people at the top that didn't need to be there, at least maybe not at the very top, but certainly close to the top that didn't need to be there. Second thing is, sometimes YouTubers, not me of course, I would never do this, use some titles in order to generate views. I can't imagine ever doing that myself, but you never, I'm just kidding. Of course we do, that's the point, right? You want people to watch it. I don't do this for myself down here. I mean, I do eBay for myself, but I wouldn't talk to this camera if the only one watching was my wife, which, by the way, she doesn't often watch. At any rate, so I'm just going to say that, don't dwell on the negative. So if you have been buying to resell lately, which it says later in your message here, and it's starting to pile up, just start selling it. Just start selling it. I promise you one thing. You're going to have a problem somewhere down the road. Somewhere there's going to be a scammer. Somewhere there's going to be somebody who's dishonest. But the great majority of people out there are anything but. And you're going to make money. just continue to ask questions of me, ask questions of other resellers, and try to do the right thing beforehand sometimes if you think there's an issue with something in particular. But Steve, I think that's awesome that you're retired now. Enjoy your retirement. But if you enjoy going out to garage sales, you know, be selective. I would say you've got a problem here if you're buying and not reselling. You know, where are you going to put it all? So I'd start reselling as soon as you can and see what happens and keep us updated on how it goes. So thank you, Stephen. And he said it your way. All right, let's head back out there to the Commonwealth Cabin and see what the kids sold out of their store today. But I want to take just a minute again to say thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us on our yard sales, all the comments and all the views over there. I really enjoy going to garage sales, and I even enjoy it more now that I get to take so many people with me. So thanks for watching this show, and thanks for watching that channel as well, and we will see you next time. All right, Turner is going to click the button here for our little giveaway from Storage Slayer. So we have filter duplicate users, filter comments based on specific text, Storage Slayer. All right, Turner, can you hit that button right there? Yes. You got it. Hit it, and we'll see who our winner is. And if it's you, make sure to contact me, Instagram or email. Sunny C. Sunny C is the winner. Congratulations, and let us know. Thanks. All right, Reagan, we got a couple of Homeschool Hustler sales. That is a troll. What's his name?
Zach.
Zach. And this one sold for $10.95 plus shipping. And remember, we're into these for $1 a piece. So $1.25 for all 5 of these. That one sold for $10.95 plus shipping. And show us the other ones. All right, those 4, they all have like 90s style clothing. And I think this is this JC maybe? Jennifer? Let me read it to you here. JC Junkin Jubilee, that's the name of the eBay store. So I love watching and learning from your YouTube videos. I just had to have these trolls. Gotta love the wild and crazy hair they have. If you don't mind, can I get a sticker of y'all's and add it to my bulletin board in my office? Absolutely. What do you think? We can get her a sticker?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what, Reagan? Let's tell them something real quick. What are those?
Stickers.
Those are die-cut stickers that Reagan just had to have. She saw them and she's like, we're getting them for the store. I'm like, really? I don't think anybody wants a big old sticker. We got tiny little ones. But she just had to have them, and we're going to sell these in the CommonwealthPicker.com store. Okay? And I think you're going to like address the labels so we don't have to spend like $3 to ship them out, I think. So yeah. If you're interested, head on over there, or maybe even the next time we sell something off, if you want a big sticker, you can grab them. They're pretty cool. They're heavy duty stickers, and they are pretty darn big. What do you think, Reagan? Those are pretty big stickers, aren't they? Yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so you got your stickers. You happy now?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.